crazy. We back on the part where you doing what you gotta do.
Yeah.
But stick to when you go to, like going back to school.
Yeah.
But you gotta let everybody get back though.
All right.
That's crazy. Hold on 1 second. That's crazy. I ain't never seen this happen. YouTube done this to me twice.
When we was at the witch collar, right?
Huh? No.
When we was at Olive Garden that day.
Yeah.
It did it.
It did. And it ain't our Wi-Fi because I pay for phone service on this, so it ain't that.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, what's up, y'all? We just waiting for everybody to get back. This crazy. Sorry about that. It ain't like we saying the S word, the wrong word we not supposed to say.
Sit-ups.
You stupid. Don't forget to hit that like button on this one. I didn't even think that. I wonder if the other one gonna download.
17 people, 5 thumbs. Let's get it.
That's crazy. All right. Go ahead, Charles. Start.
So pretty much, we were talking about me going to school. So I wanted to go to school for a long time, but I was helping my family out for a long time. As a younger kid, I was helping my family out, and I felt like that was the best thing for me to do at the time. Another thing is I always thought that it would be too expensive to go to school. So when I was working in Barbie and DC Kool-Aid, really pushed me to be like, hey, you should go back to school. It's something I really enjoy doing. But I felt like I didn't know where to start. Once I do something, I'm all in, and I'm not a quitter or anything. But it's always hard for me to start. So once I really found out it wasn't that expensive, or didn't really hurt me a lot to go to school, I went to school. So I worked full time, went to school full time, held a relationship. And probably the best decision I ever made in my life. Like, I really learned a lot, and I matured as a person, and I grew up a lot more being in school because I had to learn how to manage time and a lot of other things in my life, which I didn't have to do before. It was pretty much work, help my family a lot and things like that. So yeah, that's probably one of the best decisions I probably ever made. It probably is the best decision I ever made to go back to school. And it was thanks to DC Kool-Aid and Barbie for really pushing me, because my family said I can do it, but they did. Sometimes I need a push with a lot of things, so they gave me the push. But once I start, you don't have to tell me to stop, or you don't have to worry about me stopping, because everybody knows I just continue to go. But yeah, so when I walked across the stage, I heard everybody cried because I was up front, everybody was in the back. So, but I'm not gonna lie, nobody knows this until now. I did shed a couple of tears because it meant a lot to me. Like,
get over there.
I was dealing with stuff too as well, while going to school and working and things like that. And I didn't know, I knew I was gonna finish, but it was like it felt tough. But I always pushed through, and I never quit, never gave up. So when I walked across the stage, grabbed that degree, it was one of the best moments I probably ever have. And like I said, that's thanks to DC Kool-Aid and Barbie, of course, for pushing me. And that's one thing they do very well, is push me to do a lot of things, like one for myself. And they push me, and it's actually made me a better person. And I feel a lot better about things. And I feel more comfortable about a lot of stuff. And I've done a lot of things I've never done because of the fact that they push me and they encourage me. You should do this, or you should do more for yourself, or you should be able to take care of stuff. I didn't know how to, because I didn't know. All I knew was helping everybody else out and being responsible enough. And you got to make sure your bills are paid and responsibilities taken care of. That's what being a man is mostly about. And there's more to being a man to just that. And that's a lot of things I've learned with DC Kool-Aid. And that's one person, like I said, that's another reason why we're close. Because, she pushes me. She doesn't really knock anything I do, because I don't do anything to make her look at me like, why did you do that? I'm always one that's like, okay, I like doing this, or I want to do this, and it's always something positive. It's never going to be anything to where you look at me like, Lucy looks at me like, oh, that's weird, or that was an odd choice.
Yeah, because that's like when he got his degree, because I told you, he was doing security, and I was like, man, security is okay, but the only way you can get a good job in security if you become an SPO, police officer and above. But he was doing regular security, and I was like, Charles, man, you got to go back to school and do what you got to do. He went and did it. I got him a decent, good-ass job.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
I work at one of the largest universities in the world, and I was like, man, you get that degree,
mm-hmm.
I get you a job. And what'd I do?
Yep, I ended up getting a job.
And how long you been there?
Now I've been there 2 years.
Yeah,
it's a place that once you leave, once you're there, people stay for like 20, 30 years, so you in there.
Well, I've been there since 1993.
Yeah.
So that tells you something.
Mm-hmm.
It's a good damn job.
Oh, yeah, it's definitely a great job.
But I told him when he got his check, I was like, go buy you something that you never thought you'd buy yourself. You know, something you always wanted, because he never bought nothing. You ain't had nothing, really.
No.
When you came over here, he had nothing. I was like, buy something fun.
Yeah.
Buy something that you want, that you can enjoy for Charles.
Mm-hmm.
You know what he went and bought?
PlayStation. I got me a PlayStation 4.
He went and got a PS4 and some games.
Mm-hmm.
Now he don't get off the thing. To the point, him and Barbie ended up buying me one for my 50th birthday.
Thank you, KC.
But it was, he came a long ways from when I first met him.
Hey, Mika.
I mean, now keep in mind, he coming from Maryland on the south side of D.C. area, all the way to Virginia, which is about 40 minutes away.
Driving, but 2 hours on the bus and the train, so...
Yeah,
that tells you how I felt, how special Barbie was to me, and being around people like her and DC Kool-Aid. Because people was like, you taking that mission? I said, yeah.
He was riding the transit 2 hours and a half.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, damn.
Public transportation, 2 hours to come out here and see and spend time with them. Because that's a sad. When I want to do something, I'll do what it takes to enjoy myself or do what it takes to get to where I need to go. I'm one person. One thing about me, I'm very independent. I don't ask for a lot of anything. Now, if there's stuff I cannot do on my own, then I ask. But it's not that much that I cannot do or find a way to do on my own. But one thing also that I learned was ask for help. Before, I never asked for help, and it probably bugged Barbie, and it probably bugged Kool-Aid too. Sometimes, like, ask. It's okay to ask for help, because I didn't feel comfortable, because I didn't want to feel like.
I'm like, if you need something,
yeah, just ask. I didn't want to feel like I was being a burden on anybody, because sometimes some people might feel that way. You never know, but you never want to make anybody feel uncomfortable.
Yeah, hit that like button. We got 29 people, 21.
21 thumbs, 29 people. Got to match that up. Match thumbs with people. Let's go.
Hit that button. You got to push that button when you come in the doors. Hit that like button when you come in the doors. But Charles, like I said, when I met him at first, I didn't know what to expect out of him, because I didn't really know him. And he was quiet. He didn't really talk. Yeah, he talked, but you talk. It's like you didn't really talk. So then when I started, talking to him, like I talk to people every day. So I was like, I wasn't sugarcoating. I was just going, hey, what are your expectations? What are you going to do? What's happening? Then we just started talking about, oh Lord, the football. When that came in play, when football came in play, it got worse. So we like football. We done went to football games at the FedEx Field with my Redskins, and we saw them play with Dallas
Cowboys. Oh, when I had gout. Oh man, I will never forget that game. It was a great game, but I had gout in my foot. I was walking like a 90-year-old man.
And I'm the one got knee.
She got knee issues. I couldn't.
I had double knee surgery, so it's like I'm like walking fast to him.
She was waiting. She's like, "What's going on?" I said, "I'm trying. I'm getting there. Eventually, I ended up going to the doctor, but I had gout that day. But it was a great game. It was around Christmas time, and it was a great game.
Thanks to Barbie King Lifestyle surprising us. Even though that was her team, that was the cool part.
It was a great game. Cowboys Redskins. It's like it's probably the best rivalry. Excuse me, in football. Besides Steelers Ravens. If you guys know about the Steelers and Ravens, you probably know that's right now the best rivalry in football.
And then we went to Jay-Z concert.
Oh man, Jay-Z concert two times.
The
first time was around my birthday, like right after I graduated, or right around the time I graduated. We went to go see Jay-Z. Man, that was probably one of the...
We want to go to casino. Barbie and Lisa don't like...
They don't do the casino. That's my road dog right here.
I be like, hey, you want to take a road trip?
We be ready.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Yes.
But yeah, it's definitely a great relationship. And
any questions?
Yeah, if y'all got any questions, just put them out there. We'll definitely answer them.
We want to answer your questions. They might come out with some hardcore. I'm waiting though. Mm-hmm. But other than that, it was different at first, but now it's like piece of cake. He know I don't bite my tongue for nothing.
Nope. And she know I can hear pretty much anything, and that it doesn't really faze me that often. So
while y'all coming up with y'all questions, let me speak to a couple people that done spoke to me that I'm watching. Mm-hmm. What's up, Pink Kisses, Joe Alice, Nato, Couponer, Cherie,
Jeffrey. What's going on, Jeffrey? What's going on, Carrie? Gons. Shamita, what's going on?
MZK Baby, Groovy Blue, Chrissy, Diva, Micah, Lady TW. I'm just going up. Bird, Marie. But if you got any questions, they said, when is the wedding, Charles?
It's coming. Okay, Barbie asks, how do people who don't have a good relationship with their significant other's parents work on a relationship with them? A lot of people can't stand their mom-in-laws and dad-in-laws. I mean, each his own. I mean, the thing is that you never know how a parent's going to react to a child. Now, sometimes parents and people of spouses or girlfriends and boyfriends, sometimes their girlfriend and boyfriend, they're just like, look, my parents are like that, but that's not going to stop us from being together. Now, there's some people who are like, well, if my parents don't approve of you, then we can't have a relationship. Now, parents could have their own agendas. I mean, it's not right, but it happens. So to each his own. It's just about being yourself, and no matter what, sticking to it and not giving up on that person just because their parents are don't get along with you or something like, oh no, I can't deal with your parents. I don't think I can deal with you.
If you got any questions, go ahead and drop that question in the box.
Yeah, drop all questions. But no matter what, just be yourself. And always let your other half know that I'm here for you regardless. Don't worry, I'm gonna stay strong, and they're not gonna just scare me away or stop me from being with you. I mean, it's easy in my case, but everybody doesn't have the same situation. Like Barbie loves my mother and father. She loves them both dearly. So it's not like one of those things where one of us has a great relationship with the other person's significant other's parents, and the other person doesn't. We both. We're all just one big extended family now. Oh yeah, definitely, Shamita, for sure. Some parents do give a front and tell their parent, kid, tell their child like, I don't think I can do this, or I don't think I can, I don't think I like that person. There might be something wrong with them.
Right.
Now. 6 years? How long? Couponer said, how long have I been part of the family? Over 6 years now.
Yeah, it's been about 6 years. Yeah, because you got me and Miss Lisa beat.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And that's another thing. Sometimes as the child as well, you look out for the parent. Like, I don't know how much Kool-Aid talks about, her past relationship or whatever, relationships or whatever. But when she was hurt, I was hurt. Barbie used to tell me all the time, she wasn't happy or she'd be upset about something. And it bothered me because, DC Kool-Aid is one of the best people I know in my life. So it's not like that. So when people like that hurt, you hurt for them because people like that don't deserve it, no matter how they are, whatever flaws they have, at the end of the day, you shouldn't. No one deserves to be unhappy. So when she was unhappy, I was unhappy. So when she met Lisa, Mama,
Mama Lisa.
who's my other mom. I got a bunch of moms. I'm not gonna lie to you, I got a bunch of moms. But my main moms are literally DC Kool-Aid, Mama Lisa, and my mom. So and Mom Chris, who is my father's now wife. So but yeah, she's played a big part, and and DC Kool-Aid is very happy, so that makes me very happy. So just as much she looks out for me and worries about me, I make sure that she's good as well. When she's bothered, I'm bothered. But the difference between me and her is she lets it out. I just like, look, whenever you feel like talking or whenever you feel comfortable, I'll listen. I'm one person just patient, like, never force anybody. Never force anybody to make, feel or to try to talk to you or anything. Allow them to be them.
Chris, it's me. Christy said, "Do you both plan? Do you?"
At some point, yes. Not right now, but at some point, yes.
I'm not ready to be old, Chrissy. I'm already old.
No, it's a funny story. Now, I think I told Kool-Aid about this before. So my mother always tells me, "I don't want to be 70 when you have a child," because I have a large family on mom and my dad's side. I have 3 brothers on my dad's side and 3 brothers and a sister on my mom's side. So my sister and my oldest brother have had 3 kids apiece, and she's like, "I don't want any more repeat." She calls them repeaters because they're the same ones having kids. She's like, "I can't wait till you have one," because she's like, "When you have a child, your child's gonna be the most spoiled child," and I already know it. So it's. But yeah, she's ready for me to have one at some point. But I told her when I'm ready, when we're ready. So, but yeah, at some point, yes, we will have children.
You are so wise at your age, Charles.
Thank you, Lady T. I'm just me. I have a lot of experience. I learned a lot of things of my own, and having to grow up a little quicker than other people. I didn't have to grow up like some people who pretty much had to be the parent and the sibling. It wasn't like that for me. I just really had to step up. We just had to just show I can, hold the fort down when she can't do everything. So I guess that helps. And learning things on your own, you learn a lot of lessons and become mature instead of just, okay, well, I'm a kid. I was still a kid, but I just did more responsible things than other people did at my age. That's all.
Shamita said, hell, they even front like they like their family, and they don't.
Yeah. But one thing about our families, we have no cut cards whatsoever. Nobody. If you find one person with cut cards in my family, then they not really in my family. They just was adopted, and we found them somewhere, and we just told them, y'all, you can be with us. So.
Yeah,
both our families have no cut cards whatsoever.
Hey,
I'm gonna be honest. The one person after I knew DC Kool-Aid trusted me, and accepted me as her own son, was granddaddy. Granddaddy that's probably the most important person in the family to me out of anybody, not a grandmother, because if the mother most likely likes the person, the grandparent sees what the mother sees and really shows in there to that. We know, Mama. We talk about you too.
That's Lisa. Lisa just typed, baby.
So yeah, so when I talked to, the first thing I did was I talked to Barbie's grandfather for a long, like an hour. Everybody was like, "You talked to me." And then Barbie was like, "He'll talk to you all day." I was like, hey, I can have a conversation. It was cool. So ever since, we were all close. Her grandparents love me, aunt, uncles love me, and that's what I like. But I don't put on the front. I'm just myself all day long. Whatever mistakes I make, I take responsibility for my actions or whatever's going to come afterwards if I do make a mistake. And that's how people love you, is because of the fact that you can give you yourself and you're not putting on the front or acting like one thing and then completely being. I've been the same way ever since I first met them. So,
hey Lisa, you got any questions for Charles or me? If you have any questions, drop that question down below. We get it answered.
I can talk about Mama a little bit too. So when Mama came around,
she talking about Lisa.
Talk about Lisa. I call her Mama because, DC Kool-Aid's mom, and then Lisa's mama. So when Mama first came around, Barbie had told me about her, And she was like, Mom goes out there a lot. So I was like, okay, I was glad, as long as she's happy. And she was like, yeah, she just loved going out there on her days off. She'd go visit Mama Lisa, and she would enjoy herself, have a good time. They would, from what she talked to me about, they would always be on the phone and stuff. So I was always interested in meeting her. So the first time I actually met her, I think we were over we were over at the old place. You were still at the old place.
Okay, up the street.
Over there up the street, yeah. She was at the old place, and she was like, and I think there was a cake that was made. She was like, yeah, we made a cake or whatever. She was like, you could try something. And I'm like, okay, cool. See, Mama was quiet at first.
Mm-hmm. She was quiet.
Was quiet
in the beginning.
She wouldn't say much at all. See, now DC Kool-Aid knew how knew about her personality and all that stuff, but she didn't really say much. She was kind of like me, like she's like the mama version of me. Like she was quiet. She was still herself. She was just quiet. I guess she was wanting to get a little more comfortable before she opened herself up. But she was like, "There's some cake in there. You want some?" I was like, "Dang!" But that was one of the bombest cakes I ever had. So I thought my mom could bake, but I had hers. I'm like, "Sheesh! I got another one I think I can bake." I'm like, "Oh wow!" I'm like, "Good job, DC Kool-Aid."
For real.
I was like, "Oh, so yeah." So she'll be around a lot, and then I met Nick too. Nick was quiet. Nick was quiet, just chilled and kept to himself a lot. So I had to, Nick opened up more as I came around more. But yeah, when I first met her, I was like, it's something. She's quiet, but it's the reason why she's here. So, so then as I came around more, we were talking, and I found out she can cook too. I was like, sheesh. I was like, I'm always gonna be fat. I eat good no matter where I go. And then the more she started opening up, I was like, "Oh yeah, she's crazy too." Oh yeah, this is all DC.
Y'all drop a question.
Yeah, any questions y'all have, put them in. So yeah, as I met Mom, and then she started opening up to me more. Now it's hard for her to talk, but when she gets to talking, she does not stop.
No.
She knows it. We could talk for hours, and it's just because once we open up with each other, hey, we know we can hear you. You know we can hear you. We know you can hear us. So you don't stop. But that's a great thing for me, because I think when you're being yourself and being able to be open and talking a lot, that means you're comfortable. And that's what made me say, okay, well, yeah, I really feel she's going to be here for a long time. And hence, they're now fiancés. So yeah, but Mom, I love Mom a lot. She gives y'all great advice, and she's real all the time. And when she opens up, she's a lively, great person.
He talking about Lisa
and Mama Lisa, of course. So yeah, so it just works out perfect for them. They fit each other like a glove, and I love her just as much as I love DC Kool-Aid. So y'all don't mess with them. Y'all don't want to see the mean side.
Oh yeah,
I'm nice, but you don't want to see the mean side.
Well, we never mean it towards each other, but outside to the world, let somebody do something.
Yeah, not to each other, but yeah.
Let somebody do something. Dawn, which is my cousin, which is Aunt Debbie's daughter, she said, "How did you feel when you met the entire family on Thanksgiving?" Remember when we had to stand up and say our name?
Yeah. Yeah.
It was like,
I'm gonna be honest, it was weird, but I felt comfortable
because they had rented a hall.
Yeah, we rented a hall,
and it was like about maybe 50, 60 people. About 50, 60 people.
Yeah. Dawn, I felt I was fine. One thing about me is I'm not uncomfortable around anybody, because I know once you see who I am as a person and my personality, you'll love me. And that's not to be cocky or anything. It's just honestly, that's just the type of person I've been told I am. Like, I'm a lively person. Now, I might have a lot of sarcasm in me, don't get me wrong. Yeah, that's probably the first thing I'll do is be sarcastic around you, but yeah, I'm just naturally a nice person. And I'm a person that can talk to anybody and get along with anyone. So, yeah, being around y'all family, I actually enjoyed it, because it's an experience for me. When I get to have experience, of all of, Barbie and DC Kool-Aid's family, both sides, that means a lot to me, because family means a lot to me. And before, I spent a lot of time working and stuff and didn't get to spend a lot of time with family, but I realized as I actually have a 9 to 5, well, it's 8:30 to 5, but That's a different situation.
Extra half an hour.
Extra half an hour. I spend more time with my family. I do a lot more. And it means a lot more to me. And I realized what I missed back then when I was just working because I felt like I couldn't take a day off. One thing about me is I always make sure that I show whoever I work for gives me an opportunity that I'm not going to let you down. And sometimes I overdo it. And I realized, and that's one other thing that DC Cooley taught me. It's okay to say no. It's okay to say I'm taking my day off. Because I never took a day off.
Yeah, he would work, and I'd be like, Charles, man, you have leave. If you have leave, use it because you're gonna lose it. So if you don't use it,
I never took off.
And that's like when they went on a cruise. That was their first cruise.
Man, that cruise was so beautiful.
A couple of months ago, because I kept telling them, y'all gotta get out. Y'all gotta go venture out. When I was y'all age, y'all was doing all kinds of stuff. So now,
Now I'm
he's
doing
a lot of stuff. He actually got in the softball league, which is right down the street with the adults league.
And it actually starts next week, so yeah.
Yeah, he got into the softball league out here.
Coach basketball now.
He coaches Nick team out here, and
I play Magic.
He was doing bowling.
And I bowl.
These are things he wasn't doing.
With the exception of bowling, I wasn't doing anything else prior. What's going on, Nick? Cool, stay frosty.
Yeah, Dawn said we had her mother twerking. Remember at the hotel at the window? Remember?
Oh yeah, that was man. Let me tell y'all something, okay? Y'all remember a few minutes ago when I told y'all I said I'm never gonna stop being fat? I'm gonna tell y'all that was some of the best food I ever had. Now I'm gonna let y'all know something. DC Kool-Aid can attest for this. My mother can cook. Okay, my mother can cook very well. So it's not like I'm coming from a place where I didn't eat good. Because my mother gets rave reviews about her cooking. She's been told to start her own restaurant. But when we had that food, those turnovers, that chicken pie, and rice dressing. I think rice dressing might be my second favorite food behind spaghetti. Rice dressing is so good. I don't understand why it's so good to me, but
it's the bomb.
When we ate that night, I told Barbie, I said, this is the best food I ever had. So, oh my goodness, it was just so great. But the atmosphere was great. Everybody just enjoyed themselves, let loose, had fun, and that's what I want to be around always. And that's what my family does. We just cut loose. We don't, we might always talk to each other every single day, but when we get together, And like I said, DC Kool-Aid can attest for that. Prime example, my graduation party. That's when I knew about Mama Lisa. Now, Mama Lisa was quiet, right? So that night, Mama Lisa, she got it in. She drunk a lot. Because when I was walking them to the car, she was stumbling. Remember Miss Lisa was stumbling.
For where?
Remember at my graduation party in Oxon Hill?
Oh yeah. I
didn't know she drank like that.
No. We need to tell the story when we took that road trip for your dad's wedding.
Oh, that was done. Definitely that one too.
This one we knew.
Yeah, that's when I knew for sure. But when I knew that Mama Lisa was opening up was that party, because they sat there and DC Kool-Aid was having fun. I'm having a good time. So when they stood up to walk to the car, I'm like,
I don't drink, so I was chilling. I was like,
Miss Lisa, you all right?
And we don't live that close, huh?
She was like, yeah, I'm okay. She was stumbling. She had the little drink wobble. You get a little drunk, too drunk. You can still walk, but your balance is off kilter. I know y'all done had one of the nights, because I done had one of the nights. No. But the whole time, she had 2 cups in her hand. She said, I'm going to finish these 2 cups before I get home and probably fall asleep. And I heard she fell asleep that night in the car. So, but that just let me know she had a good time. But yeah, that's what we had. But no, the funniest thing ever. I don't know how. And me and DC Cool always had the funniest moments when we don't have the camera or when it's too dark to record. So, in August, my father got married.
That was last year?
Last August 2017. So DC Kool-Aid, she don't drink. So I had drinks, but I can hold my liquor. I'm 6'4", 350 plus pounds, so I can hold my liquor. Of course, I had a lot to drink, party hard, and Barbie and Mama Lisa, I had a little too much to drink. So who
was in the front seat? You?
No, Miss Lisa was in the front seat. I was in the back with Nick and Barbie. So they in a car making all these random noises.
No, we pulled up.
And we pulled up to the cookout.
If y'all know what a cookout is, like a McDonald's or...
But like 20 times better.
You just drive through and you got cookout food. It's all down North Carolina.
20 times better. So Barbara's like, I can't order. What's on the menu? Hello, sir. Are you there, sir? Sir's like, and he's like, how may I help you? She was like, babe, what do you want? Sir, can you hear me? Like, she was drunk out of her mind. And then Mama Lisa's in the front saying, hey, you just need to get stuff. Hurry up and order. Da, 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 da. So they were going back and forth with each other, but they were drunk. But that's what made it so funny. So me, Nick, and DC Cooler in the car dying laughing.
I'm the driver, so
dying. I was laughing so hard. I'm like, why don't we have a camera? This is the perfect time to have a camera. She could not order. It literally took her like 5 minutes to get our order together. 5 minutes. It was one of the funniest times ever. I swear that day was so
I had a camera on deck now for everything.
We would have had a camera. Y'all would have been dying laughing. Oh, that food was bomb. Especially when you are intoxicated, it's like 10 times better. I don't understand why food is so much better.
They was ordering stuff and ordering
we had a bunch of food in a room, but we were so drunk. We were so drunk. We ate it all. It was just so good. I think alcohol enhances your taste buds. I'm just assuming. I don't know. No, you didn't eat everybody ate in the hotel because everybody didn't. They was too discombobulated to eat in the car.
You wasn't eating in the car. And they were loud. I mean, they were loud.
Real loud.
They was loud. They was screaming.
It was so funny how loud they were. But they were drunk. It was just one of the funniest days ever. Oh man, that day was so hilarious.
I think it's not a dull exception of when we go to work and stuff.
It's not too many. When we go to work, we still have interesting stuff happen.
Yeah, but
yeah, it's not too many dull moments in this household. We have fun, enjoy ourselves, and do things the right way. DC Kool-Aid at least always mess with each other.
Mm-hmm. I gotta run.
always mess with each other. But that's the type of relationship I have with my ladies, mothers. So, and I thought that I would bring that out. And like I say, y'all, if y'all have any other questions or anything, we still here for a little while. We appreciate y'all coming out, of course, as always. But yeah, I just want to let y'all know, just be yourself. And you never know what happens when you meet great people. Because, like, I'm not going to lie. There was times when our first relationship was like, I don't know, should I stay or not? But sometimes just being patient and sometimes being patient, and just seeing where things go and just really continuing to push. Then things, doors crack open, things come through, and that's what really happened for us. Like I said, if I never just been like, let me stick with it, I would never really known, what y'all bring to the table, or and how important of a person in my life DC Kool-Aid has became. I would never known that if it wasn't for the fact that, I just end up staying around, seeing how things go, just keep pushing, just keep being myself. And I'm thankful. Like I'm one of the most blessed people in the world. I don't need a lot of money. I don't need a lot of anything. I have, like I said, I have one of the greatest people that anybody will ever meet in DC Kool-Aid. I have a great lady in Barbie, and I have Mama in there, her crazy self.
Your brother upstairs.
And then Nick, who half hoops and can do stuff, but he's afraid to do it. Well, we gonna break him out of it. You don't gotta worry about that.
We gonna break that.
We can break him out. But I have such a great relationship, and I want to let y'all know, and I wanted to see how y'all think of y'all significant others, parents, or how you feel about, or what you think about being in a relationship, the relationship you have. If you have significant others, you have boyfriend or girlfriend, or if you have a spouse, like what's your relationship like with their parents? I mean, that let us know. It's y'all conversation too as well as ours. We just felt like we open up about us because I feel like that's something. It's a big important part of our lives, and something y'all should know about as well. So
yeah, because we do stuff. I just told Charles.
We just had the conversation this morning. She said, "Man, because I need a weekend to just chill."
We work. Like I said, I got him a job up at the university, and he works like a whole 3 blocks down.
Yeah, it's like a couple of blocks.
But it's
not
big.
That far, but yeah, big blocks.
So I drive him down to his job before I go to work in the morning. And we had these little discussions, and I was like, damn, Charles, every Saturday weekend we doing something. Every weekend is something. It's never a dull moment. And then when we home, it's like he's on, like when we play the game together, we got games throughout the house. 1 minute is quiet, you don't hear nothing.
Next minute, everybody's talking. Everybody's screaming, hey, this why you shoot me.
If you play what is it? Call of Duty World War II. We got Charles playing, Barbie playing, Nick playing, and me. All we need is 2 more extra people. But we be in here, and then we don't even have to be in a party. We don't have to. Yeah. When it comes to the microphones, we can just talk, scream to each other. But we be in here playing hard. I mean, when the time we have, like later on, I'm gonna get on. But we have time to play. We do stuff constantly.
Yeah. And you would and people would probably be like, dang, who are these people? People don't know. Our neighbors, they see us leave, they're like, oh yeah, they're always out, but that's just, now I'm gonna tell you, a long time ago, I used to work so much, my days off, I usually stay home for the most part. But now, like I said, I'm always doing something. Even during the week, I do stuff. Like I hang out with friends during the week, do the happy hour sometimes, and things like that. But it's crazy though, because you could take that night, you could go at night, like. When I used to be in school, it's weird because it's like I used to be in school like that. I got to be in bed by a certain time, or I got to be in the house by a certain time. Right. Now I'm like, I'm going to happy hour. I'm going to drink, have fun on a Tuesday or Thursday or Wednesday.
That's just like he said. I push him to do stuff all the time, right? I'm gonna push him to do iFly.
Oh, she gonna be the one scared. I'll do it. I don't care. One thing.
iFly is right down the street.
Yeah, one thing about me is I'm not afraid to try anything.
And then we got Top Golf.
Oh yeah, Top Golf. Yeah, Top Golf is fun. Top Golf.
They got Top Golf right down the street, like within 5 minutes away. Top Golf and iFly, but they just opened up this new bowling alley called Uptown Alley. So we
not far from my house, so we're
gonna be recording everything we do. It's hard to vlog during the day because we all work. Nick go to school. Only person home is the dog, the bird, and the fish. So. We can't vlog unless they vlog while we're not here.
I'm about to push a button. Y'all ain't gonna know. I'm gonna delete it before y'all get back. I'm gonna record myself laying here.
Yeah, but we never really have a dull moment.
Nope.
A dull moment. Only time we get a dull moment is when somebody not feeling well.
Yep.
So.
And even then, it's not even a dull moment.
Yeah, we still try to.
Could be in there like, we like, you need to stop moaning like that.
Get up. What's wrong with you?
Do a push up. Eat a turkey sandwich.
But we do a lot. We have fun. But he's a nice guy, and it was, I'm happy that he's a part of Brittany's life, aka Barbie and Pink lifestyle, and because I don't know if it was somebody else. I don't know. I don't
think anybody else can come around. They can be like, "Is that Charles?" No, they gotta go. It ain't Charles. Y'all gotta go.
You got to keep the
box. You gotta go. That's how I think. When they're like,
anybody else got any questions? You can ask a question about, the title. What was the title? Because we had to
meet the parents.
Meet the parents.
Any question about the title? Any questions y'all got for us? Any comments y'all have on how y'all feel about stuff? Just let us know.
Oh, if you want to know something, drop it down real quick. We got another 10 minutes.
Yeah, we like an open book. Like an open book over here.
We open book. Your damn hand took up the whole screen, boy.
Look at my hands.
You love Pierce. Thank you, Mama Goonie.
The piercing tattoos, that's their thing.
Yeah, I like tattoos. Well, I got these. Ooh, when I get this, I got this. Man, was I living in Centerville?
That was you had that for a while.
Yeah.
But no, you got to take it out and then you got to put it back in at some point, didn't you?
Yeah.
Because you had it out for a while.
Yeah, I had surgery on my knees. I had surgery. And you had to take it back. Out.
Yeah. Yeah, I got one.
But I had this one since about decades.
It's like really, really little. See, y'all see that? I got one tattoo on my arm. I don't know how Barbie convinced me to get that, but I got it. It didn't hurt that bad though. I would get another one.
That's what me and Miss Lisa supposed to do. We supposed to explain our tattoos. That's what we supposed to do. Like, what do they mean? Our tattoos mean. Anybody have any questions?
Yeah. But yeah, that's their thing. They enjoy that. I'm like, nope, I'll watch by all means, but I will not partake. No. Most I'll probably do is get another tattoo at some point. I don't know when, but yeah, I would. But Happy Meal was timed out.
Yeah, because Happy Meal want to be a kid. I mean, this day and age, I don't understand, but that's another topic.
Yeah.
You know, this day and age, I don't understand. I'm going to even talk about it for a brief second.
Mm-hmm.
All right, you see my title, DC Kool-Aid Lisa. It's 2 females. Mm-hmm. Why you got to come in here saying stuff? Really, it doesn't make sense because this day and age is accepted everywhere. So,
right.
And back when it wasn't accepted, I did my thing and lived my life. Right. That's why I still look young. But I'm back. I had a moment. That's those moments that I have the Taurus, the bull that come out. But it was a nice,
That was a nice one. That was a nice one. Sometimes they not always nice.
Words come out.
Nice.
What the mother?
Oh yeah, and that's another thing that I learned. Because this was a new. Well, now it's not new to me. Now it's not new anymore because I've been here for a long time. I never had a girlfriend or other half that had a parent that was either lesbian, gay, bisexual, transsexual, LGBT. See,
Q. They added a Q on me.
Oh, Q. My fault.
After the end, I didn't know that, but I was like, "What is that?"
LGBTQ. Now, I never had a other half that had a parent that preferred someone of the same sex. So it was an adjustment for me. I mean, it didn't make me. I was never judgmental or anything. It was just an adjustment for me because certain things I talk about before, I had to realize that maybe that's not right because now I have somebody who has a person in this situation. So it taught me to really, and that's another thing about my maturity. It taught me to understand that everybody's just a person. Their preference or who they prefer to be with, doesn't matter. It matters who they are as people. So.
Mama Goonie. I was just reading. I got my phone reading on this side over here.
Oh yeah, Tauruses don't play any games. That bullseye come out. I was like,
well,
sheesh.
The bull rarely come out real bad unless you really, really. You gotta really push my buttons.
Yeah. Oh, Moore said, "What's the Q for?"
Q? I'm thinking queers.
Might be. I don't know. I know some things, but yep, that did. And she went off. But the thing is, like I said, before that, I never had a situation like that before. So that was something typical for me to say. But after I said that, I'm like, well, you got to understand where I'm coming from. Barbie did go off, but we talked about it. And I said you have to realize you've been in this situation your entire life. I'm just entering this, so it's something new for me. But we
my Barbie just don't come break your
cause she ended probably playing The Sims. But I understood. I had to understand, and sometimes it took something like that to understand because when your nature's not something of like having a parent that's in that type of relationship, who is having a relationship with somebody of the same sex, you can't you don't know how to react towards certain things, or you might say certain things that's going to offend somebody. That's something I didn't know, but it's something I learned, and it's something that I have a better appreciation for learning about because of that. But Barbie's very overprotective of the people she loves the most. So yeah, so naturally she went off.
But then what about Barbie when she say your mom?
It's just Barbie. I mean. That's just Barbie. Barbie does that all the time. When she knows she can't win in an argument, or she knows she's done, she has nothing else to say, she says your mom. And then I go, your mom.
But one time we was around my mom one day. We was around Grandma Brittany. And she was like, your... Then she stopped. She
was like, dang, Grandma, why you here?
She normally say, your mom.
She's like, yeah, why you here, Barbie? I mean, why
she,
you
hit,
here, Grandma?
she hit the freeze real quick. She was like, your
okay,
your
pull back.
your.
Got pull back.
That was funny as hell when that happened.
Oh man, but yeah, that's.
She loved Grandma, but at that point she was like,
She was like,
I was like, okay, say it.
Good, so you get in trouble.
Hey, baby, we hungry.
But yeah, so that's really, everything in a nutshell for us. Like, so we got a couple of minutes left. If y'all have any questions or anything, but like I said, I'm appreciative of this, my homie, my road dog, Ma, everything. And I want y'all to know that, and it's nice to actually get on here sometimes because I have my own channel, but I know that's something I gotta do. But it's nice to be a step in and do certain stuff. So at the end of the day, I'm really appreciative and I'm really thankful. And I think that's something everybody should think about is how is your relationship with your, parents of your spouse or your significant other? How is it? Or how was it at first? Or how do you see things now? Did you guys have to grow together? Did you guys have to really get used to each other? Did you have a lot of trials and tribulations along the way and things are good now? Like, how was it? And I thought that we should discuss ours because ours is great. So I'm just and I'm happy about that, and I wanted to share that with y'all. So, DC Kool-Aid.
I was about to say something, but then Lisa threw me off. She told me I don't know where the kitchen at.
Look, turn your neck to the left.
She threw me off though, for real. I was like, all right, and then I was like.
No, you gotta do. You're like, look.
Then I
just
read
turn
that.
your neck to the left.
Then I read that and it kind of threw me all like, what the hell did she just say? She just told me, I don't know where the kitchen is. They still trying to figure out what that daggone Q mean.
I figured I don't know. Like I said, I've learned a lot, but that's something I do not know because I didn't even know they added a letter to that. So
right.
I did not know.
Did y'all see when we all went to the gun range?
Oh, that was fun.
That was fun. If you watched our videos, a lot of places we do a lot together. Watch them.
Mm-hmm. Oh, and that's another thing. When Mom was at her happiest? That little villain laugh? You about to do something maniacal?
She talking about Miss Lisa.
Mama Lisa.
You talking about Miss
Mama Lisa. When you when the villain in the movie about to do something maniacal? And you're like, that's Mama. That is Mama. If you that's how you know she's extremely happy. When she does that little no.
She did that in the video.
Yeah, she did in the video. And that's why I brought it up. Like, that's when I know Mama's really, 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 really happy. She laughs, but when she laughs,
because she didn't have a clue she was going.
She was like,
that was her birthday.
You know who came with the idea?
He did. He was like.
And the funny part is, it was off a video y'all were doing. Y'all remember the Florida shootings? That's when I came with the decision. Yeah. I was like, let's take it to the gun range. See?
Because we was at work and you was like, I got an idea.
Hey, indestructible.
Yeah, so his idea was that, and then we rolled with it. But me and Charles also talking about we going back to the gym. We just trying to figure out a day we can start going back.
She been talking about this water aerobics, and I told her I want to try it. I honestly I don't think I have anything
change. I'm telling you.
I don't think anything's going on Saturday, so we can try Saturday morning.
Nick got a dentist appointment.
Yeah, you did say.
Well, that's Miss Lisa take by then. She might can take him, and we can go to the water aerobics.
And Sunday's Easter.
Because it's right there. It's right there.
Yeah, that's what I always want to do it because she always talks about it, and it seems interesting. And water is actually a good workout. Because I swim a lot, and I'm usually drained when I'm done because I'm always doing stuff in the water. And the resistance really is what is the workout.
So we can start water aerobics Saturday.
Yep.
Set your clock for 8 o'clock.
All right. Look, I'll get up.
It's my issue is coming from twerk something Friday gonna end at 11:30.
Well, I got softball practice on Friday, so I won't be going to Magic. But I come in from Magic like at midnight and don't go to sleep till like 2 in the morning.
Indestructible. This is our second video. We had to cut the first live because the live cut us. It froze us. So we're talking about meeting the parents in a relationship, marriage, or whatever you in. How you meet
with the spouses.
And if you have any questions, we can answer it right now. So, yeah, we're going to start the gym back up. I wonder if I can record in there.
I think you might be able to. I think I'm not 100% sure. I think you should be able to.
Well, I bring the other one with the small tripod, so they can show. We gonna show y'all we working out. We getting it in. We gonna start something. You gonna see some new results. Cause all of this got to go.
I'm a big guy, but I have a big gut and like small everywhere else.
Indestructible have a question. Let's
Okay.
go. Don't ask nothing nobody already asked. Well, we will answer it. Go ahead. We got you.
The answer's 12. Whatever you ask, the answer's 12.
Number 12. Let's roll back. No, I'm just kidding.
Whatever you ask, the answer is 12. Okay.
What is 12?
I don't know. No, you know where I got 12 from?
Huh.
40-year-old virgin. He one of the dudes was like, he was asking the dude,
Good,
Steve
Indestructible.
Carell.
Ask the question, girl. We trying to go eat. You trying to reduce your calories? Yeah, we're gonna start doing exercise, and we're gonna change our eating habits. Cause I was in the gym faithfully. Up until June 3rd, when that closet gave me a concussion and hit me in my head.
Now, after probably Sunday or Monday, yes, because I gave her fast food for Lent, and I gotta just have it that I gotta have it one day.
I don't eat fast food that much.
But yeah, I have, but I've given it up for Lent 2 straight years. And I've actually done very well. But yeah, I always take that one day to have that because since I haven't been able to have it, and then we're able to have it now. So,
Mama said she cut out sodas. I drink sodas.
Yeah, we drink a lot
every
of water.
now and then. We got Deer Park that come to the house every month. So if you see these, it's nothing but water in these cups, ice and water.
Oh, so what? Indestructible asked, what was I feeling when Barbie shared she had 2 moms? Well,
He ain't no choice. I'm just back away. I'm back.
Well, yeah. So, yeah. So when I found out, it didn't change anything. It was just like it'll be something new for me because like I said, Indestructible. I had we spoke about this before. I never dealt with that situation before, so I was fine with it. It doesn't bother me. People are still people at the end of the day. No matter who they want to be in a relationship with, who they love, who they want to be intimate with, it doesn't bother me. Didn't bother me then. Definitely doesn't bother me now. I was fine with it. I'm like, that's understandable.
But when you met me, I was by myself.
Yeah. So at the time, she was not with anybody at the time. So.
Miss Lisa was on the prowl.
Miss Lisa was like, Miss Lisa was like, I'm gonna just sit over here and chill, be on my phone, get on Facebook.
I'm about to make moves
until she's ready.
That's what we need to do to my router real quick.
Yeah, you're right. That's what I'm gonna do, Indestructible. Because like I said, before I was in the gym up until June last year. So
she said that was DC on the prowl.
I wasn't on no prowl.
She said
I wrote something on the thing that I was single. Blah blah blah. We ain't going there. That's another story. Wait, no, actually we told that story.
Y'all talked about that
in our videos like last year.
Mm-hmm. Y'all know DC Cooley a thug on the low. She a thug on the low.
Why you say that?
Cause she be telling people, ain't none of your business. Ain't none of your business. Don't call me that.
Go get your business.
Hey, you go figure out. Go do a push up.
But see, you gotta realize I came from DC.
Mm-hmm.
I was born and raised in DC. We lived in the middle class, but when we was kids, for some reason, we had to hang in the projects, which was directly across the street. Instead of taking our tails where we supposed to live at, because it wasn't fun. So, yeah, that's where that came from.
Well, yeah, like I said, I've always stayed in the hood too. So, but I never.
Thank you.
Thank you. Yeah, thank you very much, Indestructible. I never steered towards those ways. I had to live there, but my mother and my father taught me how to always be proper. Always have respect. Always respect your elders. Say please and thank you. So even though I was living in the hood, I was always told I was well mannered. was very nice, wasn't disrespectful, and things of that nature, which I always appreciated. And I thank my parents for that all the time because without that, I think I don't know how things would have been. Like I didn't start drinking, never really smoked ever. Didn't start drinking until I actually was like 20, about to turn 21. Because it's still stuff I didn't want to do. It was choices I made, and you know I'm always thankful for those. I thank my parents. So
She said after school she did off the arcade after school for her growing up. When I was growing up, what we do? I'm gonna tell y'all what we did. We sat outside on the porch, not the porch. What you call them things? Like the steps.
Mm-hmm.
Sat on the steps. People drinking, smoking.
Mm-hmm.
Police going by. This is when I moved out. This is now I'm in my 20s, and oh man, it was. I felt like now I look back, that was dangerous living.
Yeah.
I don't know what it was fun back then, but as you look at it now, you're like, you know, I could have got killed several times.
Hey, Magdalene.
But that's what made me stronger though, because when once I moved out here, I kind of calmed down and and don't let stuff get to me as fast as it would have when I lived in the city. So when Brittany was born, I was like, oh, she ain't ready to stay out here. That's why I moved out to Virginia. So
Yeah.
we've been out of Virginia since 2005. Yeah, about 2005. Between 2004 and 2005, we moved out of Virginia, and we are in the mountains. Like we can literally like open the windows, but it's cold, and don't hear nothing.
We out here the proper people.
You say the proper people.
Barbie can adjust because she's proper people. So is Nick.
But that's because they went to school.
They went to the proper school. I mean, I'm not one of those people. I do speak very well, but you know, I have my moments. I have my moments, but I always speak very well. Yeah.
To the point people say,
DC Kool-Aid be like, "What you say?" Whatever she felt like it at that moment. She'll apologize later, but she gonna speak on it now.
Yeah, because that's out of habit.
Yeah, I mean,
It's just habit. I jump real fast.
yeah.
Like something break. Who broke that? Get your. You better go buy another one.
Yeah.
What's up?
Hey, Keisha
What's up,
Mel.
Keisha Mel?
Oh, so yeah. When I grew up, it was a strict household. I told Barbie about this. I'm like, and I think it's part of the reason why I am now, way I am now. Well, didn't like really take advantage of my
For the people that just hold on 1
opportunities.
second. For the people that just came in the room, the title, because we had to drop the other live because it froze on us. So the title right now is we're talking about meeting the parents. And if you have any questions for Charles or me, how he met, or whatever you have to ask, go ahead and type that down.
You
in
can
the
ask
comments.
us. Yeah. So just how your relationships are with your significant others, parents, and how it was, or if it's good now, or if it was bad at first and good now, or if it's always been good, or if it's just still bad. But you two love each other and want to
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm a vlog.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because I mean now I'm gonna tell you I'm so. If I leave my camera,
It's weird.
I go right. No, I run right back up 3
House.
flights of stairs.
Yeah.
Steps. I mean.
Yeah. And yeah, so we was strict. So it was like in the house, go in your room, do your homework, clean up, make sure you're showered. And then at 6:30 we had dinner. 6:37, 7 to 8 or 7:30 to 8:30, watch TV and go to bed. 8:30 every day. And I was from kindergarten all the way to like the 4th grade. So I had a real strict household and I could only go outside on weekends, so I couldn't go outside. So when we moved, it was just my mother, me, my sister, my brother. Then it was, okay, you got to wait till I get home to go outside. So I was so excited to go outside because I never got to go outside during the week when I was younger. So when I got older, I was excited. And I think like the fact that I got privileges when it was strict when I was younger made me realize, okay, I'm not going to take advantage of this. I'm going to make sure I follow everything. I probably got in trouble one time for coming to house too late. That was in high school, like I was like 11th grade or something like that. We were Madden had just came out and school had just started, and I lost track of time. I went home like 10:30. So you know how your parent, and I know y'all know this. You know how you think your parents sleep, and you like, okay, you cool. So I came in the house, wasn't loud. I never was really loud when I came in the house. Showered, went to go get something to eat. Mother popped out. Hey, you'll go outside tomorrow. I said, wait, you up? She was like, yeah, I was up. I was like, okay. I didn't go outside the next day.
All right, hold on. Indestructible said, how do your parents get along with us?
Oh, my parents love them.
Especially your dad.
Especially my father. My father be like, where's DC Kool-Aid at? When they gonna come now, man? He loves DC Kool-Aid.
And they in North Carolina.
Yeah, they in North Carolina. He loves him and Mom Chris love DC Kool-Aid. They love him. My mother loves DC Kool-Aid and Lisa too. She's just not as talkative or anything, but they talk to each other, and on Facebook they see stuff on Facebook, and they spend time together. Or she come out here, they talk for a little bit, and then when we have family events, they talk for a while. So yeah, a great relationship with the parents. Great. Especially my dad.
I'm gonna get a recording one day. It's just I don't never had. But I didn't have.
Yeah, I don't think you had. You had the camera. You had a camera, but I think you was trying to. You weren't really super focused on recording. You just got some stuff and not everything. So, but yeah, no, we'll probably be visiting my dad at some point, and we'll definitely have time because he trust me. It's like they went to high school together or something, or they've been homies forever. When they get together, he'd be like, "Oh, that's my buddy right there." I'm like, yeah. Yep. So yeah, great
he real cool.
Yeah. My dad, he's like I'm pretty much a younger version of him. We got the same personality, things of that nature and stuff like that. So he real cool to get along with. Everybody love Chuck. Well, I'm named after my father, so he's Charles, but everybody call him Chuck. So yeah. That's just what it is.
Mama Goonie said it's funny. My mom was open, but my dad was not.
Some people are more open than others. You know, It's just that's. But just see, the
when you're in that type of situation, you just gotta be strong, and as long as you happy with who you with, eventually they get it or they don't get it.
Yeah,
it's either that. As long as you happy, because you can't let them dictate
how you gonna have what person you want to be with or who makes you happy. They can't.
Right, they can't do that. Because I'm gonna tell you one thing. My dad tried me several times, but he realized to come to the conclusion to his own mind that this is who I am, this is who I'm with, this is what I'm doing. It is not going to change. You can't change me. Now he's like, hey, what are you doing? And you know I love you. I'm like, wait a minute. I'm like,
did you say that? Repeat that one more time. Let me make sure my ears didn't have any watching.
Are you going to meet us at church this Sunday? I'm like, whew.
Yeah. So and like I said, I've never really have to have that with any of my parents. My parents enjoy, like most anyway I brought home total like 4 people, maybe 5 in my life, and that's probably and 2 of them was because honestly my parents probably ended up coming home. I already asked if a girl would come over, and they came home, met them.
Mama Goonie said, I had a husband that came out and said he would kick out my kids if they came out gay. He's an ex now.
Yeah, you can't. I mean,
that's crazy.
Now, me as a parent, I can understand, but it's a tough pill to swallow. It's not something easy, but you're not just supposed to abandon your kids because of the decision they make of who they love and who they want to be with. You should never do that. I mean, it happens. It's just what it is. Sometimes, but you got to support. You got to let them know, I might not agree with it, but I want to make sure you're happy. Whatever makes you happy, I'm all in for. It might not be something I agree with fully, but at the end of the day, if that person makes you happy, whether they're gay, whether they're lesbian, whether they're, bisexual, transsexual, and Q, ? So that you should never abandon kids. That was a good decision. That's the reason why y'all that's your ex and they're not together. Hey, Crystal.
That's just like when my dad. It was my mom. She wrote me a letter back in 1994. She wrote this letter, and to this day I still had this letter. And she's like, my mom said, I don't agree with your lifestyle, but make sure you do right by your child and blah, blah, blah. She's there for me. She loved me, blah, 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 and on and on. It was a long letter, but that was in 94. Now today, it's like, it's like.
It's just regular, it's normal now.
It's been normal for the last, I want to say 20 years. It's been normal.
Yeah.
But the years before that, it was hell. held him back. But I had my own place, my own ride, my job. I was at GW. So it's like, come on, you know. So
yeah, that's just
she
me
said,
personally.
she said, let me back up. She says, Mama Goonie said issue address because her daughter is bisexual.
Oh, okay. Like I said, yeah,
What's
I
up,
mean,
Crystal?
yeah. So you just have to you just have to accept. I mean, that's your child. Just because a decision to make, you're gonna abandon your child.
Right.
You never do that. Never.
So when you bring people in your household, especially in that situation, I don't know. I never had to handle nothing like that. So, like I said, when Charles came around, that was Brittany's decision to tell him. And once he met me, I felt like I'd known him forever. You know?
It's just natural, and that's what great relationships are based upon. Because if you have an uncomfort with somebody at first, well, most times there's a reason why you have uncomfort, and most times they're not around because of that. But there are times where, hey Valerie, there are times.
That's a big pickle, man.
There are times where some people just need to get comfortable with a person. But when you know you can click right away and you can just comfortably talk to a person about certain stuff, you know that's when you have a great relationship with, you know, are bound to have a great relationship with that person.
Crystal, the other live had froze up on us, so we had to open up the second one.
Yeah, so yeah, it's basically meet the parents, pretty much talking about how significant others, boyfriends, girlfriends, spouses have relationships with their parents.
And if you have any questions, go ahead and drop that question.
Any questions, you can just let us know.
Because y'all about to go into my Call of Duty World War II time.
Yeah, and
babe, you should have fixed our place. We could have had a mukbang live eat. They might get mad.
Yeah. So I'm a weird guy. I'm just gonna put it out there. I'm a weird guy because I'm about to say because me and Barbie, one of my favorite shows on TV. It's called Married at First Sight. I'm a weirdo, kind of romantic with some stuff like that. Like I like to see underdog we are. I like to see people have good relationships, marriages. So that's like one of my I found out about a show and I've been watching it ever since. I don't know if other people watch it, but I love the show. So that's our time. That's our show. Me and Barbie watch it together on Wednesday nights. That's usually our time together. But I had to let her know, doing something with Ma tonight. So after that, we'll be able to watch our stuff. But yeah, that's what we do. And we watch Married at First Sight, which is one of my favorite shows. Let me know if that sounds weird, but that's the type of stuff I like. It's weird. I like all types of stuff, but that's one show.
Crystal said, I was about to watch the Meet the Parents video when I saw y'all live. Then she said, my parents have hated all the men I brought home, and now I see why. Crystal, why? Hold on. Couponer said, when I found out my daughter liked girls, I was upset because I found through social media, and I would have liked to know first. Now we have the better communication.
Now that is understandable, Couponer. Now it's understandable not to be. It sounds like you were upset because she didn't. Your daughter didn't communicate with you, which is understandable. That's naturally.
First of all, let me ask you this, Couponer. How old is your daughter? Like, when did you find out? How old was she, or was it recently? And I'm gonna get back to you. Joker said his life sucks. Why, Joker? Crystal said, yes, they do. We try to prove them wrong. I pray when I meet the next one, he's the last one. That's what I said when I met Lisa, be honest, because I've been through hell and back with people using, they didn't abuse me, but they kind of like use me for like money and how you call it, a roof over their head. That's how I felt.
Yeah, and that's how all my relationships before Barbie was, because I just wanted I want somebody to love me for me. But I didn't get that. But it was just the fact that somebody gave me attention and gave me some stuff that I wanted, and not a lot.
Funny. So, Brittany said she probably was scared to tell you at first, Coupon. At least y'all have a good relationship. Mama Goonie said it's all about education and the love of your child. I still fail to understand how a parent love can be so frail and abandon their child because of being gay. Crystal say nothing wrong with being weird. Oh, she's 15. Oh, she's a kid. Yeah. Hold on. Let's stay with Couponer for a minute.
Yeah. So
Couponer, she's a kid. She's 15. Okay. Anybody that's under freaking 25 to me is a kid. Even Brittany age 26, because unless you move out on your own and you doing grown up things and taking care of your own life, that's when I feel like you an adult. But when she was 15 at that time, she probably was most likely scared to tell. And social media, yeah, it's kind of wrong to go through it, but she's a child, so at that time, of course, that's the only way they can get it out. You know what I'm saying? Because it is as you young, you afraid that your parents gonna hate you, they're gonna put you out, or they just abandon you. All kinds of things going through, especially if you have a good relationship with your child, they still scared.
Yeah.
You know, that's like Nick. He's 13. When I first met Nick, we talked to this day. I don't sugarcoat nothing, so he don't be afraid to tell me. So you got to look at it. He might be afraid to tell me some things, and I'm gonna be expected of that. So coupon, I understand, but I'm so happy y'all.
The relationship is good.
His relationship is good now.
Yeah, it's definitely understandable for you to be upset because of how she communicated it and didn't really come to you first.
But at the
that
time,
is natural.
she was a
But at the time, she is a kid, so she's doing it the best way she knows how. So I mean, kids don't understand the best way to communicate at that age. It's just I need to figure out a way to say it, and I don't know how. Naturally, a lot of kids don't know how their parents are going to react. They don't know how angry they'll be. They don't know how to react if it's in a negative way. So, yeah, that's natural. But at the end of the day, the fact that you guys have a great relationship is always a great thing because that can be rough and that can hurt and end a lot of relationships. But the fact that you guys got back together is a great thing. So, big up to you and your daughter.
Valerie said, my family do not like my husband. Why is that, Valerie? Did he come at them wrong, or is he? You never know. But then some parents, they just don't like because they just...
Yeah, it's just naturally some parents are just some parents just are just like don't like anybody or just miserable. Misery loves company, and sometimes it might. I don't know if that's the case with you, Valerie, but sometimes that's how it is. It's unfortunate, but yeah.
Indestructible say, my grandparents met on Monday and married on Saturday. They were together 54 years until he passed away. Damn, then back in the day.
Well, back in the day, it was
so
like
different because my parents, they met when they were 19. They be married in July, be 52 years. And you see my parents, my mom, she's gonna be 71, and my dad just turned 75, and they still run around like they just met.
Thanks, Crystal. I mean, I just do go off experience of what I dealt with. And just really just speak what I've experienced and learned from. I know I'm nowhere near perfect, but it's a lot of stuff I have to learn for myself still. But I'm just glad that it sounds positive and things I've dealt with, people can understand and can relate to what I'm speaking on. So
Coupon said he lost a lot of friends behind it, but his kids come first. And you know what? If your friends, they done abandoned you as a friend because of your daughter, they wasn't really no friends. Because like I tell people right now, like I said, I'm 51 years old, and I had a lot of friends growing up, and I don't care what their issue was or is. Either you with me or you not with me.
Yeah,
that's where I'm at. I don't have time to be all upset because hey, you wasn't no friend.
Yeah,
you wasn't no friend.
Yeah, and that's something I've been learning recently, is that sometimes it's okay to let people go. It's not meant for them to be in your life, or it's not meant for them to you to make them happy or you know get them to either respect you or get you to be their friend. That's something I've had to learn because I hate losing people, and I hate when people feel like I'm not important to them, or at one time we were important to each other, or one time we were close, and another time we were, we just had a falling out. But I'm learning that, and that's something I'm learning. I'm starting to accept and starting to understand, because I don't like losing people at all, because it's a hurt feeling to lose people. So yeah, but I'm learning and understanding that some people just aren't for you, or some people aren't meant to be in your life. They're there for a season or a reason.
Because I just put on my Facebook yesterday. I said, what I say on there? People only call you when they got problems. What happened to call or text and say how you doing? And all the people I'm relating to are on my Facebook. So then they want to start texting today.
Yeah, I just see it like people that are in. Now I have friends that I don't talk to often, but I'm always keeping an eye on them, like Facebook and stuff like that. I see how their lives are going. But we're busy people, so
Mama Goonie said, when my daughter came out, she was so scared to tell me, but shocked her when I didn't flinch and said so.
When I read that, I laugh. So I laugh pretty hard because you can imagine, like you visualize how that conversation going. Yeah, I got something to tell you.
Crystal said you can be a good counselor, a great counselor.
Yeah, that's why I said thank you, Crystal. And you sitting there like, so? Like, wait, I'm lost. And then you get a facial expression like.
Some parents, Frank G said, some parents are real protective of their kids.
Oh yeah, very, very.
He was 39 and I was 38, and he kept me in the house. That was Valerie said. Wow.
Yeah. So.
Hold on, let's see. I'm trying to scroll. I'm trying to get to everybody because when we're talking, it's like going.
Oh yeah, it's flying through. Let me see.
Yeah, Mama Goonie said very true. You should accept you for being you. Yay. Once you when you young, it kind of bothers you. So I don't know if Coupon, your 21-year-old, I don't know where she's at in her life right now, but when I was growing up, it kind of bothered me, you know, because the friends, some of the friends that I had, I kind of lost them, but then they became my friend again, but it's not as the closeness as we used to be. But then I look at it, we all grown up and doing our own things, but they on my Facebook, you know, and they still wish me happy birthday, you know, stuff like that. But since I have my parents, I have siblings, and I have this household as family, and then I have co-workers. They are co-workers, not friends, co-workers. Some people get that mixed up. But I'm enjoying life, and I got all the bomb squad over almost 3. I'm trying to get to 3,000
peoples. 3,000. Hey, you peoples, 3,000.
3,000 bomb squad
members,
family. I'm trying to get 3,000 by May before my birthday. So I'm not really tripping off of friends like that no more, because I enjoy talking to y'all and doing videos for y'all.
Or how about 3,000 links on the chain? See? 3,000 links on the chain.
Hey.
Each subscriber is a link on the chain.
Don't say that word.
Or each person that comes in and says, I want to be on the bomb squad is a link on the chain.
A lot of people do that to my is that best friend?
No,
or boyfriend.
Mm-hmm.
And I think something is
yeah,
sad.
Barbie tells me, she's like, yep, gotta go. One thing about Barbie, she will, when it comes to me, she'll she plays no games. If anything happens to me or anything's about to happen to me, she probably
I'm gonna tell you how bad it is. So I'm gonna tell you how bad it is.
Yeah.
Now, I'm in the room editing a video and playing at the same time on the PS4. So I got editing here, controller in my hand while that's doing this thing, watching the screen. Out of nowhere, on Fridays, Charles go to this thing called Magic. It's like a card.
It's a card game.
Like Heroes.
Yeah, it's like
action
cards.
Figures, but they on the
it's on cards. It's a game. It's easy to play, but complicated.
It sounds complicated, but he goes there on Fridays, right? And we know he goes there on Friday, and that can last. When he pops up on Twerk Something Friday, y'all see him come doing this.
Yeah, that's like 12:30.
Yeah, but it ain't gonna be that this weekend. It's gonna be like 11:30. But I might get on early. So.
Oh no, I got softball practice on
So
Friday.
if he doesn't hear his phone because he's into the game, this is Barbie Pink Lifestyle. Boom! Come running in my room. Ma, can you do the people finder on the phone? I'm like, what is wrong? Charles is not picking up. I guess that's my other job, to find Charles. You know, so that's what happens with Barbie and Charles.
Yeah.
Oh, Charles, Ma, I don't understand why Barbie
does something.
She didn't make the bed right. I taught her how to make the bed, but she just don't make the bed right.
Yeah, it'd just be something. Yeah.
So, hold up. Let's see. Mama Goonie said She done magic cards.
Oh yeah.
That's
what it
his
is.
thing.
That's my thing. I play Magic. It's fun. It's complicated and it takes a lot of brain power, but it's fun though. It's fun for me.
Yeah, he plays it. They got a whole place down the street. Mm-hmm. What is that? It's called.
It's a store. It's called.
Because they got tables and
chairs.
chairs.
It's called. Well, the store's called Hobbies, but it's a place that you could play like tabletop games like Dungeons and Dragons. Like with the action figures, they paint action figures and stuff like that. You can play Magic, you can play other card games, but the main thing is like the tabletop games with the figures and Magic. That's the main thing that gets them money, and it's a big space. Most card stores are very small. That place is huge. So,
hey, I told him. I said, first of all, I always ask. Did I ever ask you? Are you the only black one in there?
No. I was shocked. It's like quite a few. It's like 6 or 7 of us.
Out of how many Caucasians? Like hundreds?
On Fridays, not hundreds, but not in that store, like probably like 30 or 40 people on Fridays. But when we go like tournaments and stuff,
you going out the window, bro?
No. When we go to tournaments and stuff, it's probably like I'm probably one of the only black people there. There's a few black people, like probably like 10 or 12, but it's like 2,000 or 3,000 people at events. So.
Yeah, so that's his thing on Friday. And when Barbie can't find him, she bum rushing my room.
Knows where I'm at. I tell her. If
so then I find him. I say he's over at the same spot right there. I be like, can you see? He's right there. He's not picking up. Well, call the store. For real, call the store.
But yeah, Fridays, that's my thing. That's my time. That's my time out. So yeah, that's my time out. What's going on, Dolce World?
What's up, Dolce World? We talking about Dolce World. He has wife and kids. Mm-hmm. All right, so let's ask Dolce World real quick. We don't know if it's both of y'all or whoever. This topic, because we had to restart the live, and we about to get off of here after this one. We were wondering, like, how does the opposite parents, how do they feel about, or how do you feel about his parents, and how you feel about her parents?
Yeah, like
significant others. And do y'all all get along, or there's a problem? You can't go to Joseph's house because Joseph don't like you. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, so it's just like how you feel about your significant others or your spouse's parents. Or how's the relationship? Is it good, bad? Was it bad, now it's good? Was it good while it's bad? Or is it just now it's just bad all over?
Obviously talking to my father, but he do not want to talking to
me. That's unfortunate. That's definitely unfortunate.
And you gotta be like, that's tension.
Yeah,
my hair be gray as hell.
Yeah, and that's enough. And I think that this is probably the one thing that I'm most thankful for more than anything else I've done while being with Barbie and meeting DC Kool-Aid was actually getting my relationship back with my father. I was mad at my father for like 20 years, but it was, technically it was for a woman, but technically it was more to it than that. But I was mad at him and I didn't know how, because I never expressed my feelings until I learned how to express my feelings until like a few years, maybe 4 or 5 years ago. So.
Ooh, hold on. Dolce Word said there's definitely a problem with me going around her people. We don't get along, and it's a problem with her going around some of my family.
Oh wow,
that's too much.
That's tough. But the fact that you and you two are together and married, that's a great thing that you guys, even with that tough situation, that you guys are still going strong together. That's a great thing. The fact that you guys aren't letting your parents stop you guys and your family stop you from being together, and that's always a great thing. So that's big ups to you, Dolce Ward. Big ups.
Yeah, because if you don't,
yeah,
you can bring your own house down. Mm-hmm. And that's when you start talking about your mother.
Yep. Your mom.
That's Barbie.
But yeah, getting a relationship with my father, I was mad at him for years, and the fact that Barbie was like, I don't even, she doesn't have her father. I don't know how much she's talked about it, but yeah, she doesn't have her father in her life. And the fact that I had mine, I just didn't talk to him. I was just angry. Didn't know how to explain myself.
Barbie called me Mama Daddy.
Yeah, Mama Daddy. That's Mama Daddy for Barbie. So she was just like, you need to talk. But it took me to do it, but I finally did it. And when I did, I felt better. And then when she surprised him for my 30th birthday, greatest birthday present ever. I tell her that no matter what she does, that will never top.
What she do?
Brought my father to DC.
Oh yeah, I remember
For my
that.
30th birthday. I said that's something. If she can give me $100 billion, that will never be better than me.
That was
thinking back on
touchy.
my father.
That was a crying moment.
I don't
man.
cry. I cried that day.
And only way I can't cry like that, but that right there was
I
really
cried.
touchy.
I just, that was the last thing in the world I ever thought would happen, ever. And she really, I don't know how she kept that under wraps. I don't know how. But one thing about me, I don't ask questions, and I just do my thing, and whatever she decides to do, I'm happy. I'm grateful. But that was the best thing ever. So, but
yeah, because
we
went to Cadillac Ranch.
Cadillac Ranch.
We went to Cadillac Ranch, and
So the crazy part was I saw my brother Cam, and I was like, wait, hey, what's going on? And I'm like, wait a minute. So that means if you're here, so I looked up and I lost it. It was one of the greatest. It was probably the greatest things ever. And ever since then, we've been, we have a great relationship now, and I talked to him and got everything out in the open. Now we father and son, and I think that's why I said, that's another reason why I told her to bring the idea, because having a close relationship with your parents, you never know what's going to happen. Anything can happen to them. If you're angry or if you guys need to talk, hash it out. It's going to take you to do it, but my advice is just hash it out. Talk about it, get it out in the open, so you can say your piece, they can say their piece, and then come back together at some point if you decide that, or whoever doesn't want to be stubborn about it, because it happened to me. So Dolce World, like I said, hopefully things can improve or things will get better. But loving each other and being strong for each other is definitely helps your
Nick,
situation.
come here.
So
See, about to be in the tourist. It's about to go down.
Your family called the cops, Valerie, for what? Yeah. Oh,
chill right there too. We about to get off because you don't know how to be quiet.
Thank you, Dolce World. I mean, like I said, I come up with ideas, or she has an idea, or video or something. I'm like, okay, cool, let's do it. But I thought I'd come up with this because this is something different I've never heard them talk about before. So I'm like, maybe we should just talk about that. Maybe let them know and see how people feel about that, because I've never seen it on YouTube or anything. So.
Right, and there's a lot of people that got issues, like Dolce World said, they don't get along, and some of them don't get along.
Yeah.
And it's sad because when you're in a relationship with somebody, or if you married with that person, how do you ever have a family reunion or a gathering? It's like that got to be hard. And then if you got kids involved too, that got to be hard. But as long as y'all stick it together with each other, like Charles say, y'all make it. You'll make it.
Thank you, Coupon. I'm glad you enjoyed it. I'm glad we learned about something about each other today. You got a great relationship with your daughter now. You had to deal with a tough decision, and you know that me and DC Kool-Aid were like this
all the time. Then we're gonna be on the car tomorrow going to work. Tell my son, well, we didn't tell him.
We should have told him this. We should have told this. Now, if y'all want a part 2, you can always put it down in the comments section.
Mm-hmm.
Always. We can do a part 2 if you got a Q&A or something. Trust me, we are prepared.
The next video gonna be Nick. Nick gonna tell his story.
You could be like, DC Kool-Aid makes me do 1,000 push-ups a day.
No, I don't. He need to make his arm strong.
I do 100,000 push-ups in a year.
Oh my God, you are really a couponer.
Oh. I've always wanted to learn about that.
Well, actually, me and Miss Lisa was talking about that.
For real? Barbie shows me that show, Extreme Cheesecakes, and like the couponer shows. That stuff is so interesting. It's like a job, though. Like, yeah, to go cut, and I'm like, sheesh, that's a lot. But the amount of money you spend for all the stuff that you get is insane.
I'm gonna tell you how bad it is. Miss Lisa talking about, all right, you go to the store on Sunday, get a couple of newspaper. I'm like, a couple of. How about I just get one and then swipe the inserts? No, just kidding. Yeah, that's what she told me to do.
Couponer, I supported you. You can support me, Wealthy Big 34. And for anybody who's in here, I'll actually
Just
put it
put
in
your
here
name.
now. So you'll see it in here in a minute. So, I'll support you. You support me. Let's just give a bunch of support.
All right, y'all go ahead and support each other real quick, which is called linking up on our channel. Link up real quick so we can get out of here. It is 8:10. We went over half an hour.
Sheesh, we didn't expect it to happen like this, but like I said, I hope everybody enjoyed the conversation because I definitely did. And it's nice to get on video every once in a while. To take over. I am the sun today. The sun is taking over.
Look what Barbie.
What?
You can't make it to the kitchen.
If you don't come to the kitchen and get your own food, look, I've been playing maid for the last 3.5 days. Okay?
Barbie had her full wisdom tooth pulled.
She had her wisdom teeth pulled,
I said-
so I've been playing maid for the last 3 days. I think I'm done. Oh yeah, I gotta make. Oh well, I'm
Give
not
some
done yet.
applesauce.
No, she wants grits. Now I've been told I make great grits. I don't know because I'm not a fan of grits myself. I eat them every once in a while, but I've been told I make good grits. Barbie says I make the best. I don't know how. I just started making them one day.
If you didn't
She
hit that
says
like
good.
button, go ahead and hit that like button.
Oh yeah, hit that like button.
Make sure you have your notification bell set so you can be with us on Friday night, Twerk Something Friday. We normally go on at 9:30. I might start it at 9 o'clock. As long as your notification bell is on, you in the party.
I might make an appearance on Friday. I'll be home early Friday too.
Okay.
Yep, I get home. I got softball practice 6 or 7:30, so I won't be going to Magic this Friday. So I'll probably make an appearance. See how y'all be out here twerking, thawing it out here.
Yeah,
terrible.
don't say that word to that S word. You're gonna get us in trouble, right? Link or support. Cause that's a bad word in the YouTube world.
Yep.
But yeah, if you don't know about Twerk Something Friday, we
I'm gonna
do
make a
Twerk
special
Something Friday.
appearance
Get on there.
so I can see what y'all do. If y'all thought it out too much, I'm gonna take a picture of y'all, put it on Facebook. Like, look at this person on Twerk Something Friday. They out of control.
Yeah, they be party.
Now I be coming at the end, I be thumping. I be coming up the steps like, sheesh, is the club in here or something?
Yeah, we got Twerk Something Friday, and then Saturday we got Link Up Saturday. And then we do videos throughout the day. We vlog Saturday and Sunday.
Oh yeah, y'all look out for a special challenge that I've
We
participated in.
Last night. Oh yeah, I'm still working
Y'all
on
look
that.
out for it.
I might post that tomorrow. Cause I gotta finish it out. I was doing that before I got on here.
Yeah.
That's a challenge. Ray Sean from Prissy P challenge.
Yeah, Ray Sean from PR Gang. Shout out to Ray Sean from PR Gang. My brother done challenged me. I was just like, really? When y'all see it tomorrow, y'all gonna realize why I never won't eat another hot dog for the next 12 months.
That was crazy.
Y'all gonna see why. Sheesh. It got real.
All right, real quick. Put up a challenge y'all want us to do this weekend.
Yep.
Something.
No food challenges with Charles.
No food challenge with him. Unless it's something real hot.
Nothing spicy. Nothing
We
spicy.
already did the spices. We can go.
After that spicy noodle challenge, my stomach was about to fall from the inside out.
Oh, my
That's how
stomach
bad
was
my
sick.
stomach was bothering me after that challenge. So no spicy.
Oh, somebody challenged me and Miss Lisa. Y'all might want to do it. The lemon leukemia
Oh
challenge.
yeah, I like lemons.
But you got to eat the half of the lemon with the peeling.
Yeah, I like that.
You gotta eat it with the peeling?
Yeah.
Oh, I never heard of that. Arm wrestle, that's pretty interesting.
I like that.
Come on.
Hold up, we might have to make a video out of that.
Come on.
We might have to make a video out of that for this weekend. If y'all want the arm wrestling challenge, we can make a video out of that. We might.
We already
y'all
did. Yeah, we did the hot romaine. The 2 times spicy. Looking at in our video, that was crazy.
Whew, my stomach was like
The cinnamon challenge.
Eat
What's the cinnamon challenge?
Oh, that spoonful of cinnamon in your mouth.
You do that?
Oh, whew. My lungs gonna be like, what are you doing?
What is that though? Fred?
You put a spoonful of cinnamon in
That's
your
gonna
mouth.
make you dry.
No, it's a spice, so it's like it open like your pores and all that stuff. Yeah, cinnamon is something serious.
We gotta think. I might have to look at that one.
Ooh, that spoonful of cinnamon challenge. Sheesh, it's real.
Yeah.
I done seen a couple of people do it. It is real.
All right, you want to do that? Go get the cinnamon now. I'm just
no.
playing.
want to eat
Not
this bomb.
today.
I want to eat this
Charles,
bomb.
we need to go to the barber shop. What's going on?
Yeah. One thing about my hair, it grows quickly and
I
it
was
just
trying to
stops at a
hold
certain
on.
length.
You can't do.
Sheesh, the hotter the better. You need to go ahead and do them blazing wing challenge then.
Yep.
Indestructible.
We did the blazing wings.
Yeah, do the blazing wing challenge indestructible. You need to go ahead and show that. I want to see that.
We
you
did
love
all.
hotter the better. That's hot.
Me and Barbie did the blazing wings. You didn't do it.
And that was funny. How Barbie sent me a text of her face.
We can't do that. He got asthma too.
I got asthma. That's not gonna
We
work.
ain't messing with that, then.
I'm gonna be like this.
We'll get Nick to do it. We'll send Nick. Nick can do it.
Nick is a test
The
subject.
cinnamon challenge. You want to do it
Cinnamon
tomorrow? You gonna do it? Okay. Nick gonna do the cinnamon challenge for us. Okay.
Layla's kitchen. I heard you be cooking. Cooking good.
We don't want to talk about her right now because she made me mad. she be having food on Twerk Something Friday.
Wait, how you gonna look? You supposed to be burning
She be
calories, not gaining
dancing.
them.
She be dancing.
Oh, she be dancing in the kitchen.
She got the food, and then she got the dessert, and then she eating it in our face. Nick gonna do cinnamon challenge. I mean, he gonna do it. What's tomorrow? I got work tomorrow night. He gonna do it Friday. He gonna do it Friday before the
Twerk something.
before Twerk Something. I gotta put that on the calendar.
It'll be up. It'll be up for show.
I can't ask y'all what kind of pranks y'all want me to do, but hit me in my email.
Look into the lights.
Hit me in the email of the prank you want me to do. Or if you're on my Instagram.
Look into the lights. Dun dun dun.
Yeah, right. Shoot. So, all right, the cinnamon challenge. Okay, what else you got? I'm having jalapeno and sauce as we speak. God damn, indestructible. Your mouth is hot.
Ooh.
The ice bucket challenge. What you got to do with that? Ain't it? It's cold out here.
Yeah. Ooh, it's like in the 40s out here. You trying to have a brother out for a week.
How about you get in a tub with all the ice water like Damien Bianca did, his father did them.
Oh, I can do that. That ain't not. I mean, how long I got? Just was it in and out?
You got to sit in there for was it 1 minute?
Oh, I can do that. Cause once the freezing cold water hits my body, I'm gonna not feel anything anyway.
Oh, she said Turks on Friday be starting when she be making dinner. That's why she be in there.
You on the West Coast, Layla's kitchen?
Yeah, I'm gonna do the tub. Nick, you wanna do that?
Do it.
I'm gonna buy a whole thing. We got a freezer box.
She gonna bring a
Hold on,
whole.
let me see
She
the
gonna buy a
freezer
whole
box.
thing of ice.
It's almost the freezer box.
I'm
damn
talking
full.
like 30,
We
40
gonna-
bags. Are you gonna dump it all in the tub? You put water in
I
there
got
and you
on
jump in the
34. I'm gonna buy
tub.
about 3 of them big.
Yeah, it's a bunch of ice you put in the water, and you gotta jump in the freezing tub, sitting there for a minute.
You gotta sit down in there. You gotta sit there
We
for a
can do
minute.
that. Oh, okay. Oklahoma Central Time. Okay. Ooh.
So Nick gonna do you gonna do the tub too?
Yeah, I'll do the tub. That's a spicy.
Oh, how about we do who can stay there the longest? Charles.
Oh, I get what? Once I get in water, I'm like a fish anyway. I'll be like this.
All right. Anybody else got any challenges real quick? Cause I gotta go put that on the calendar. And I got a calendar, and whatever is on that calendar, that's what happens. Who's that?
No, no.
What you do? Hey Nick, did you put the trash out? Is the trash people come yet?
Mom, did the trash people come in?
I don't know. I don't see nobody trash can out.
You better go look. He's standing there. He gonna be walking to the dumpster.
You like this? Doom.
You better hurry up and look down the bottom.
Doom.
Spicy noodle challenge, we did that. Look in our
we did that.
videos. That was hot. You look at his face in that.
Stomach, done. Whew, done.
Hot romaine challenge down. No drink until the romaine is gone.
I mean, it can't nobody checking. It look like nothing. Like, when I
You
say-
you better go look for real because
I looked downstairs.
on the other side too. Down on which column side?
Miss Anna's side.
Down there on that side. Go look on that side.
Yeah, I look down the stairs.
All right, y'all. We gotta go because I'm about to look because sometimes people in this house look but really don't look. Y'all know what that sound like, Nick? One chip challenge. We did the hot chip challenge. That was hot. Y'all be trying to make me redo.
They trying to set DC
They trying to set
Kool-Aid
me
up. Trying to set her up.
Nick, put the trash out there anyway. So you be, yeah.
Oh yeah, we hope y'all enjoyed this conversation. Oh, Satan's Toe, that's probably the funniest challenge I ever seen. Especially when Nick went to go in somebody else's house.
We was at baby, they
Sing it.
baby, it's right. Baby, what you doing?
I'm not fit for camera.
Anyway, stupid. We was
Man, it's Satan's
we was at other YouTuber house called we was at Prissy P house in North Carolina,
Sheesh.
and we did that.
All right,
Hey, Chrissy.
All right, thank you, Chrissy. All right, you have a good night too, Couponer.
Make sure y'all smash that like button.
Smash the like button.
See y'all on Friday for Twerk Something Friday. Make sure your notification bell is smash. And we got some things coming up. We taking a road trip.
Mm-hmm.
We going to Fort Wayne, Indiana.
Mm-hmm. Oh man, it's gonna be exciting.
You know what? We can hook up with some other people out there that live out there too. Me and Lisa getting ready to hit a cruise in a couple of weeks.
Yeah, me and Barbie are going to New York. She's going to IMAX.
We're going to
I'm going to go hang out with my big brother.
I'm just here.
Why you put that there?
Oh,
You just you about to put your clothes on. I'm gonna follow you.
clothes on them?
You about to put clothes on if you don't get that trash out there and walk into that dumpster.
Where I have to walk through them right now?
No.
He knows this. Y'all have a 13-year-old that just don't get it. He don't never get it.
I was going on Big Kurt Money Bands.
We got valet trash. All he has to do one job. Put the trash out before they come. One job.
I don't feed her. She all right. If she was that hungry, she would have came in here, got put it on something. She ain't that hungry. I'm about to make sure she all right though.
She said she got an 11-year-old that does.
You had one job.
One job.
One job.
One job. And you can't put that one trash out for the valet people to pick up. And we had to take trash to the dumpster. We had to walk miles just to get to the dumpster.
No, yeah.
And he don't want to walk to the dumpster because the dumpster's far. But I told him he would walk it and I would politely get in the car and follow him walking to the dumpster to remind him not to leave the trash in the house. Your 13-year-old don't get it either.
Sheesh.
But they get how to go and play their games and
Get on their phone.
Yeah, they get that.
I'd be like,
But they don't get when I take the stuff away.
you'd be like, no, please, no, give me.
All right, you guys, we about to get off of here and
Different composition and buns.
shit. I don't play that. That's when the toys come out. Remember we were talking about the other side of me? Yeah, I don't play that. Sorry, look.
Hey, Triple G's, as we're about to.
Triple G's, we about to
complete
leave.
this.
Triple G's. I want to see you at Twerk Something Friday coming up. All right, hit that. Oh, you hit that like button.
Oh, we
All
have
right.
50. Shout out to everybody. We have 50 likes.
We have 50 likes. I
That's what I'm
love
talking
that.
about.
That's what I'm talking about. I
what
don't
I'm
care
talking
about thumbs down. They can do that. We got a hater. We always get a thumbs down on just about almost every video.
Everybody can't be satisfied. That's okay. There's plenty more that are. So that's
The
all that
answer
matters.
I always get is, I don't know. I want to kill. Babe.
Yeah.
You making hot dogs? No, I'm just playing. Babe. Like Lonnie said, her child always say, I don't know. And she said she want to kill. I be looking like, who knows then? Then I be like, I don't know why I took this from you then. Oh, you have a grandson living with you now?
How is your
I'm
grandson?
trying to deal with him. How old is he, Triple G? Old enough to get a... No, I ain't say that. About to say the belt.
Get over here. Get over here, 17. Oh, sheesh. You gotta give him one of these.
He's 17.
Give him one of these.
I tell him if he is he good or bad.
Oh, he not home from school yet. Oh, she must be on the West Coast. It's like 5 something. Probably she gotta be because 8. It's like after 6 o'clock everywhere
It's
else.
8:25. 8:25.
Why you leave the deep freeze open? I don't know. Be like, I don't know how. You should be like, I'm cutting off your phone. I don't know how to cut it back on.
Get down.
She'd be like, wait, oh,
Yeah. Yeah.
wait, mom, you gotta cut it back on.
See
They
me?
do anything.
See me when all that start occurring, I just take. Why you? Yeah, I take things away because I mean, it's not that hard. You have one job. He can be good, but he likes running the streets. Oh, he better. I don't know what to say about that because
Oh yeah, take away the tablet.
What the hell do you see?
when they start running streets, you gotta let them know what can happen in streets can happen to you. Make them watch the news.
I'm not hurting your
Baby. You not burn. One dang job, right? They got one job. Come here,
Ooh,
Nick.
that's
Don't
probably
speak real quick.
that's probably why I had that's probably why my kid number is at 0 right now.
They got one job, right, Nick?
Yeah.
Come here.
Well, actually, I mean, I don't have a lot of jobs, but I have a couple.
But why you can't remember? They want to know.
I don't know.
See, that's what Lonnie said. What happens when you don't know and you don't do right?
I get stuff taken away.
See, he's a good kid, but his brain can't remind him to do simple stuff.
You know who you look like? You know what your head look like?
Gumby, it's your mom already said it.
They said hi, Nick. Triple G said hi.
Gumby.
Everybody.
Gumby. He's the new Gumby.
He on
Reese used to be
spring
Gumby?
break.
No,
Because I don't have that like line thing.
No, you still
He
Gumby.
need to go to barbershop. We all need to go to barbershop.
Gumby.
He on spring break, so he
No,
go
no.
to barbershop before he go back to school.
You're not gonna know this movie. What's his name? The dude of all 5 Heartbeats with the red hair and he always had look to the side like this.
Oh shit.
Miss Lisa, you remember? The dude on 5 Heartbeats, the light skinned dude with the red
I don't know
hair.
his name. I know you're talking about.
Yeah, it's red something. I don't know, but it's not his real name. That was his name in the movie.
Mama Goonie say put some post notes on your forehead. Nick. Post-it notes.
Wake up.
There you go. Why? He said why.
He gonna wake up.
Hey, hold up. The sad part was I gave him a whiteboard so he can write the reminder. And he don't remember.
Hot dogs.
Are you serious?
He gonna turn into a hot dog. Them glizzies.
Did you eat something for lunch?
Them glizzies.
Yeah, you need to put a whiteboard. Yeah, I got a whiteboard. What? Why a whiteboard? Okay, a whiteboard so you can write, so he can see big as day. What's on your whiteboard? He right here eating. What's on your whiteboard?
Probably nothing.
What was on there before? Probably. What was on there before? You want to get smart? Let's go.
I said.
What
right
was
now,
on there before?
Like all the stuff that I had to do.
All right, that's what they want to know, right?
Mm-hmm.
So they want to know why, if you're not going to remember.
Why what?
Why a whiteboard? Why you have it? Are you going to remember?
Probably not.
See?
Probably
But see, when you take stuff from them, then they want to say, that's a waste of time with me.
Right, it was TV. We put on the game. Take out the trash. Black marker. Be like, wait, I gotta go take out the trash. You gonna see it all day long. Wait, who shot me? I don't know. That line on the T was in the way.
I wonder if you could use whiteboard, white. What is they call for a white racer?
Oh,
Can you use that on TV?
the whiteout.
No, the thing you write on the whiteboard.
The markers?
Dry
erase
erase
marker. Oh,
Can
I
you
don't
write
know.
Yes,
Never.
you can.
Oh, you can?
Lisa said you could write with dry erase on the TV.
'Cause as long
Take out the trash.
Before you turn this on,
Take out the trash.
before you
turn
push,
his alarm back on his phone.
Yeah, that was smart to put it on your phone.
It
Your
says
alarm.
alarm is in there in the room.
why your alarm ain't ring for the trash?
It
I don't have my
alarm is in the
phone.
room.
Oh, why your phone? Oh, right. You messed up. Your phone got taken. They laughing at us. Dry erase on his TV. Yeah, see? Hey, I got some of them.
Saran wrappers, game console, and controller, then right on the TV. Take out the trash.
Like,
What?
Tell him I'm laughing because this happened to him before.
No, that's what
I
they
just
said.
got my room
They
saran wrap. Barbie was upset at the time, but I was like, okay. You know what I said? I said thanks. I said you helped the dust stay. You helped gave something for the dust to be collected on. And I took all the stuff off. I wasn't mad. I was sheesh. Thanks. Saves me the time of having the
But
dust.
that is funny though, writing on the TV. And he got 2 TVs in there. It'd be a lot of writing.
Take it out. First TV. Second TV. The trash. Exclamation point. Exclamation point.
Clean your room. Hey,
No, I do that now.
you do that now because you know what happened.
Friday.
The pop-up screen.
Every
Take out the
Friday.
trash. Making his screen, making his background. Take out the trash.
Can you do that through
I don't know through the PlayStation, but I think you
PS4?
do. I think you do only on a computer.
No, you know what? Put on YouTube. So when he turn it on, what's that song? That video? Take out the trash.
Oh, take out the papers in the trash. take out the papers. Take out them papers.
Yeah. So the minute he turn it on, YouTube, that video would come on.
Raggedy yak, don't come back without the trash being taken out.
Right?
See, she just put it on there too.
Yeah.
Yakety yak.
Don't talk back.
Don't talk back. That's from Twins. See, I'm young, but I'm not that young.
All right, y'all, we gotta go.
All right, yeah, we about to.
We talk to y'all Friday. All right. Sorry, but we gotta go eat, and I gotta get my game
We
in.
hungry.
I thank y'all for listening to our story, and we're gonna do this more often. Normally Lisa cooks on Wednesdays, but she just had a tooth removed on yesterday, so we didn't want to put her out here.
All right, yeah. So I stood in. I hope y'all enjoyed the conversation. Just
Y'all
as
stay
I did.
blessed.
Always.
Enjoy
Thank y'all.
life.
Thank y'all for y'all support. Thank y'all for them thumbs. 51 of them. Shout out to everybody who gave us a thumb.
And if you have problems in your household with other family members, as long as your household stays strong, eventually they might come along. And if they don't, it wasn't meant to be. All right, we love all y'all,
Love y'all.
and we out. Peace.